Hi everyone and welcome to Protocol 36, and in today's video I'll be talking about the latest leak for NetherRealm's Marvel Fighting game, which apparently will be loosely based on the famous Hulk story, World War Hulk. Now before we get started, if at any point you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could drop a like, as that will really help out the channel, and I'm really close to 1000 subscribers, so if you could also subscribe, that would mean the world to me. Now this leak comes from 4chan, so as usual when it comes to these leaks and rumors, we have to take it with a grain of salt, which they also mentioned in the post. NetherRealm's Marvel game is indeed real, very loosely based on World War Hulk. Gameplay is essentially Marvel Injustice. I have zero inside information in this regard, but I imagine they will eventually cross over. Characters are completely redesigned and reimagined by NetherRealm, like Injustice. Some of the costumes, Spider-Man in particular, people are not going to be a fan of. Thankfully, all the movie costumes are planned DLC packs, so have fun with that. The roster is as follows: Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Wolverine, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Groot and Rocket as a duo character, Blade, Gamora, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Gambit, Shang-Chi, Katie Pryde, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Hulk, Scar, Dr. Octopus, Blob, Mojo, Bullseye, Mephisto, Daken, Andem Solar, Venom, Abomination, Deacon Frost, and Madam Mask. They say that Deadpool is a pre-order bonus and the first DLC pack has already been planned, including Daredevil, Cyclops, Raiden, and Kylo Ren. And they're going to say that they have no idea what future DLC is going to look like, but they are looking for unexpected guest characters. Now obviously so far, we've had 3 leaks when it comes to NetherRealm's Marvel Fighting game. This one, of course, the Avengers vs X-Men leak, and the leak about the Infinity Stones with Dr. Doom being the main villain. However, I gotta say personally, out of all of them, this has the lowest chance of happening, if I'm being honest. And it's not because of the fact that it might be a loose adaptation of World War Hulk, which if you don't know is a story about the Illuminati exiling the Hulk to the planet Sakaar, where he becomes a gladiator and eventually rules the planet, which he manages to live somewhat peacefully, with his wife being pregnant. However, the ship the Illuminati used exploded, killing Hulk's pregnant wife, causing him to go back to Earth along with some of his followers to get revenge from the heroes who he believes wronged him. It's one of the most popular Hulk stories out there, and to be honest, it would make a perfect fighting game for NetherRealm when it comes to making their own Marvel fighting game, especially when it kind of shares very small similarities with Injustice, with Lois being killed when she was pregnant with Superman's child and fighting against other heroes who's trying to stop him. But even then, based on the roster alone, I still think it's very unlikely that this might end up being true. Though the roster in my opinion is pretty strong, some of them even make a lot of sense, like of course the members of the Avengers like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, because that's the team most people today think about when the Avengers are mentioned, and other heroes like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Black Panther, Venom, Scar because he's the son of the Hulk, and etc. Though it does have some missing characters who are also very popular and important for the story, like Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, The Thing, Human Torch, a lot of the X-Men like Jean Grey, Iceman, Storm, and etc. Adding characters like Gamora and Blob and Andem Solar, who I would say have less of a chance of being in the game, especially Gamora if the Guardians of the Galaxy aren't going to be in it. And I'm pretty shocked that there aren't a lot of Illuminati characters in the roster, given how important they were in the story, like Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, and even Namor. But maybe since it's a loose adaptation, I might not even use the Illuminati and just have the Avengers do it instead, assuming this leak is true, which I don't really know how to feel about that, which assuming that theory is true, I'm gonna wait to see how they execute that before coming into a conclusion. Furthermore though, when it comes to the pre-order bonuses, they just have Deadpool. Kinda makes sense because he's a very popular character and pretty much a perfect character when it comes to a fighting game. But for the first DLC pack, it has Daredevil, Cyclops, Raiden, and Kylo Ren. Now once again, assuming this is true, I can see Daredevil being in the DLC pack if he doesn't have a role in the main story. That is, Cyclops I'm a bit confused on, especially when he's the main leader of the X-Men, so it would make a lot of sense for him to be in it rather just adding him in the DLC pack. Raiden kinda makes sense if they want to add a Mortal Kombat character in it like they did in the Injustice series, though I feel like since he was already in Injustice 2, NetherRealm will probably want to add another character instead, like Johnny Cage or Melina. However, to be honest, I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to Mortal Kombat, so if you'd like to see one character from that series, be sure to tell me in the comments down below. And of course, the last DLC character, Kylo Ren. In my opinion, I feel like Kylo Ren is the character that probably won't show up. I don't think they're going to bring a Star Wars character in this game. I could be wrong, especially when Marvel is owned by Disney and they have Star Wars, so it's not impossible. But even if they do add a Star Wars character in it, I don't think they would choose Kylo Ren, but instead pick a more popular force wielder like Darth Vader, his alter ego Anakin Skywalker, or even his son Luke, Yoda, Mace Windu, Darth Maul. Personally, I think Darth Maul would be perfect. Heck, even Boba Fett, though he's not a force user. But yeah, in my opinion, I feel like this leak is fake, but if it does end up being real, then I'm sorry beforehand, and I'll gladly admit I was wrong when they do announce it. But hopefully NetherRealm are indeed working on a Marvel Marvel Fighting game, especially when Ed Boon in 2019, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, did say that he has talked to Marvel at some point, so there is a bit of hope. However, what about you guys? What are your thoughts on this leak? Do you think it's true, or like me, do you think it's fake? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you enjoyed this video, please like, and want more, subscribe. To begin, Protocol 36.